Welcome to Beat the Number. This is Abby. This is the morning edition, the NBA morning edition for Sunday, April the 6th. I'm just here to discuss with you three NBA games that I'm going to. There are three of my favorite NBA games that I want to go over with you guys this morning. Uh, Again, the first game we're going to look at here will be Sacramento at Cleveland. That'll be the first game we're going to look at. Again, we don't have the odds logic screen up, unfortunately. Again, we're still working on trying to get that up here with the new format. Again, no odds logic screen for now. Just trying to work on getting that up. So we're using our other screen. This is covers. So this is basically give you an idea of the games that I'm talking about. So it gives you'll see the totals and the lines there. Those are the current lines. So you'll see that there. All right. And from here, I'll give you the injury report, the injury update from my end here. But for now, we'll talk about Sacramento, Cleveland. This one is opened up actually at, I put 11. It should be 10. So it's my apologies, guys. I made a mistake. It should be at 10. So just ignore that. Sacramento, Cleveland, the line opened up at 10. It actually opened up at 10, minus 10. Totals 236.5. That was the total. And we're seeing some 9.5s and some 10s still on the board. Now, regarding where the public and the sharps are in this game, we're just going to look at this now. So the public's all over Cleveland and the under. So Cleveland and the under is the consensus. So we're going to look into this game further. So we're going to look at the injury report for Dallas and Cleveland. So far, nothing to report yet. We're still looking here. Dallas and Cleveland. Now we have Ty Jerome, knee. He's 50-50, questionable to play Sunday versus Cleveland. Dean Wade, illness, questionable to play Sunday versus Sacramento. Ty Jerome's for the Cavaliers, so he's questionable to play versus Sacramento. Both guys are 50-50. Nothing on the Sacramento side. I think they're fully healthy, the Kings, I believe. But I'm not seeing anything here. Yeah, Sacramento's pretty healthy. They have nothing. Let me see. Yeah, Sacramento's pretty healthy. They got a healthy squad. Yep, they got a healthy squad. So look at this matchup head to head. Cleveland and Sacramento. We're going to take a look at this. So Cleveland, Sacramento. I mean, Sacramento, Cleveland. We'll look at this. This is a 6 o'clock start. 6 o'clock tonight. You've already played once already. They played about 2 weeks ago in Sacramento. Sacramento's a 6-point underdog. They covered and won the game, 123-119. So it's over. It was over the total, 228. So this is a revenge spot for Cleveland. This is definitely a revenge spot for the Cavaliers. Sacramento, they're on a 6-game road trip. This is the 5th of a 6-game road trip. And then they're on a back-to-back with Detroit. So Sacramento so far 2-3 on the road trip. In the 5, 2-2. Sorry, 1-3 on the road trip. 1-3 on the road trip, and 1-3 to the under. So Sacramento playing to the under on the road. Except the last game they went over. So last 5, 2-3 last 5, and 2-3 to the under last 5. On the Cleveland side, 6-4 Cavaliers, 3-7 against the spread, 7-3 to the over. So the Cavaliers, they're 4-1 last 5 games, 3-2 to the over. Last 2 games have been under. So take a look at this one here. Uh, for me in this game, I'm gonna take the over. I like Sacramento and Cleveland over the total. I know the last two games for the Cavaliers have been under, but for me on the I just feel like Sacramento, the way they're playing right now on the road, they are playing to the under on the road. But when you're placing a Cleveland team that's an offensive juggernaut, so they have a lot of offense. I know the last two games they've been playing to the under, like I said, but I just feel in this game here, and I'm going against the I guess the public. The public has the under. I like the over. I like the over 236.5. I just feel in this game here, yeah, I feel the Cavaliers have enough offense to get this thing over. They have the offense, and and just like the Clippers last week, Clippers came into Cleveland. They're a West Coast team playing an East Coast team, and it went over the 230 mark. So the Kings, they have a similar kind of offense. Obviously, Clippers' offense is way better, but pace-wise and tempo-wise, that is fine. Clippers and Sacramento are kind of the same. So that's why I like Sacramento here over 236.5. I like the over in this one. Like I said, I know the last two games for Cleveland have been under, and they're 1-3 on the road trip. Sacramento to the under so far, but Cleveland has this they have a to compare to the teams that Sacramento has played. They played Orlando, Indiana, and Washington. Cleveland's offense is more. They have more of a powerful offense, so it's a more fast-paced, powerful offense. So I feel that's the reason why I like the over, especially with Cleveland at home. Sacramento able to put up points on the road. I like the over in this spot here. I like the 236.5. So I'm going against the public. I know they have the under. I'm taking the over. Sacramento, Cleveland over 236.5. The second game we're going to look at here, game number 2. Let's see. We're looking at Phoenix and the Knicks. So Phoenix in New York. That's the second game we're going to look at. So this one opened up at 7.5, and now we're seeing a bunch of 9s for the Knicks. Pure 9s across the board. And I believe the public's all over the Knicks, I believe. Let me just double check. It's a lot of, let's see. Yep, it's a bunch of Knick money coming in. Public all over the Knicks and the under. So look at the injury report. Take a look at this. Check the injury report here. So the Knicks and Phoenix. Mitchell Robinson, questionable to play Sunday versus Phoenix, is an injury management situation. Miles McBride, groin, questionable to play Sunday versus Phoenix. So both guys are 50-50. Kevin Durant is, as you know, is out indefinitely. Ariel Hookup-Porty with a knee is out. That's it. So we'll look into this game further. We'll take a look at this matchup. So they did play already. They played earlier in the year when both squads were healthy, and the game was in Phoenix. Knicks were 4.5-point favorites, and the Knicks won in Phoenix, 138-122 minus 4.5 over 227. So this is the second meeting. So this is a revenge spot for Phoenix. Phoenix 4-6 last 10 games, 3-7 against the spread, 6-4 to the over. Phoenix 0-5 on the road. Boy, you're just looking to play the string out. This is the last game of the road trip. The They're basically in vacation mode. They're not really putting up a fight or a resistance. 0-5, last 5, 4-1 to the over. That's the Phoenix. The Knicks, 6-4 last 10, 6-4 against the spread, 3-6-1 to the under. Knicks 4-1 last 5 games, 1-4 to the under. For me in this game, I like the Knicks. The Knicks have covered. They've been stellar at home. They have covered 4 straight games at home. 4 in a row. 4 games at home they've covered. So they've been pretty stellar and impressive at home. They've done well at home. So I like the Knicks here to cover. I like the Knicks in this spot. Knicks -9. I like the Knicks. I'm not touching the side. I like the Knicks here. So Knicks for me -9. They've covered 4 straight at home as a favorite. So lay the points with the Knicks -9. Third and final game will be Indiana at Denver. So as you can see here, this one initially opened up -5, 237. Now it's gone to 6.5. Totals at 240. We're even seeing 240.5. So it's climbing up the ladder. So we'll look at the injury report for this game. Daniel Gafford. Actually, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong stuff. Sorry about that, guys. So Indiana. Ben Shepherd. Unlikely to play Sunday at Denver. He has a toe issue with Ben Shepherd. Pascal Siakam ruled out Sunday at Denver. He has an elbow injury. And we just found out in the Sacramento game, Keegan Murray. It just popped up on my screen. Keegan Murray has a back issue. So he's questionable to play Sunday at Cleveland. So it's 50-50 so far for Keegan Murray. Let's see. Jamal Murray, questionable to play Sunday at Indiana with a hamstring. So he's 50-50. Looks like he's like the only one on Denver that's injured. Everybody else is healthy on Denver. Indiana looks like they're clean here. Nothing else. Yep, that's pretty much it. I'm not seeing anything else here. Yeah, that's it. So look at this matchup here. Denver at this is a late game. This is an 8:00 game. Denver at Indiana. All right. Indiana at home. Sorry, Denver at home versus Indiana. Excuse me. So they played about a month ago in Indiana, February 24th of this year in Indiana. Denver was a 3.5-point favorite. Denver covered easily and won 125-116, but it was under 246.5. Last 3 meetings have gone under. Indiana, 8-2 last 10, 3-7 against the spread, 5-4 and 1 to the over. Pacers have won 3 straight games. That's all at home though, all home games. They're 4-1 last 5 games, and are 3-1-1 to the over. So Indiana on a quick road trip to Denver. That's one game in Denver, and that's it. Then they're back home to finish this season. Denver, 4-6 last 10, 3-7 against the spread, 6-4 to the over. Denver's lost 3 games in a row. They lost 3 straight. So they're 2-3 last 5. 2-3 to the under. Yeah, the only way for me to the only way I can play this game, I have to take I gotta take Denver here. I gotta take Denver. I gotta look at Denver in this spot. I gotta take the Nuggets. They've lost 3 straight games. I expect Denver to I like Denver in the points. I know Indiana's won 3 straight, but they've won at home. And they played bottom feeder teams in Sacramento and Sacramento. Well, the last 2 games were bottom feeder. Charlotte and Utah. So those are two bottom feeder teams that they played. So out of those wins, they're 4-1 last 5, but out of those wins, Utah and Charlotte were bottom feeder teams. Washington bottom feeder. So 3 out of the 5 wins were bottom feeder teams for Indiana. I gotta take Denver in the points. I like Denver in the points here. Denver and I think it's 6.5. Let me see. Yes, I gotta take Denver 6.5. I gotta take the Nuggets. Yeah, I gotta say, yeah, and all the money's coming in on Denver anyway. I gotta take Denver here. I don't see him losing 4 straight games. I think this is a get right spot for Denver. I like him here in this scenario. Yeah, they've pretty much owned and dominated Indiana from the jump. Head to head, they've dominated Indiana. Indiana hasn't beaten these guys in like 5 years. We haven't beaten them in 5 years. So I'm gonna take Denver in the points 6.5. Yeah, give me Denver 6.5. I gotta take the Nuggets here. Like I said, don't be fooled by Indiana's wins. Like 3 of their 5 wins, they're 4-1 last 5, but 3 of those wins have been against bottom feeder teams. Washington, Utah, Charlotte. Those are bottom feeder teams. Quality wins. Well, they lost to OKC and then they beat Sacramento. So I mean that's what I'm saying. Don't be fooled by that, by the Indiana's 4-1 last 5. Don't be fooled by that at all. I take Denver minus 6.5. I'm gonna be all over that. All right, so that's it. That's it for the beat the number. That's it. Again, whether you fade or foul these picks, it's up to you. Again, I just basically look at the numbers and look at the situation and make my assessment and make my picks off of that. So that's the way I look at it. Again, good luck to you guys. I hope you cash some tickets, hit some big winners on this Sunday card. And go below in the description box. Go to www.sportsmemo.com. Go below there. And then go to where it says Abby Sports Picks. You want to go there. I have 3 client plays in the NBA today. 3 client plays in the NBA. That's that I'm going to be going at. I'm going to be going at today. 3 client plays. Let me verify. I have to get that up by 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time today. Let me just verify something here. I said 3. I want to make sure. Where is me? Yeah, I got 3 plays. 3 client plays. So 3 client plays I have here. So again, go to the description box below. Like I said, go to www.sportsmemo.com. Abby Sports Picks, 3 client plays in the NBA today. Take advantage of that. Again, good opportunity to increase your bankroll and cash some tickets with my 3 client plays. All right. Again, good luck to you guys, and let's have a good Sunday. Let's cash some winners, hit some big tickets. Again, stay true to yourself, stay blessed, stay humble, believe in yourself. Good luck. Take care. Peace. I'm out.